make it work. No, Godzilla, make it work. Hey, Godzilla, make it work. Hey, Godzilla, pop the bottles. Hey, Godzilla, make it work. Hey, Godzilla, make it work. Hey, Godzilla, send them haters. Hey.
What the hell? Random black guy. What up, everybody? Alfie here, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, and this is a review for the sequel of Godzilla called Godzilla II, Kings of the Monsters.
Movies, I love movies.
Godzilla II, Kings of the Monsters is the sequel of the Godzilla film that came out 2014 and was starring Aaron Taylor Johnson and Elizabeth Olsen and Bryan Cranston. To be honest, I did not like that film. I thought that film was the biggest blue balls of creature films ever. Like, Godzilla was non-existing and the acting was superb. I think Bryan Cranston was the only good thing about that film, but he died after an hour. So that's what I mean with the biggest blue balls of creature films ever. And the 98 one, directed by Roland Emmerich, we don't even gotta talk about that film. That film sucked. So when I saw the trailer for this sequel, I was a bit excited, but I'm not the biggest fan of Godzilla, so I was a little bit like, I didn't care, to be honest, but I wanted to see it a little bit because I love like visual stuff. So I knew that this film would be like an awesome film to watch for the visuals. And now I've seen this film and let's talk about it. This film is directed by Michael Dorfrey, and this film is starring Chandler, Vera Farmiga, Millie Bobby Brown, and the awesome Ken Watanabe. And the plot of the film is that this sequel, Godzilla needs to fight the monster Mothra, Rodan, and his ultimate nemesis, the three-headed King Ghidorah. Godzilla needs to stop him so he can save the humanity and the world's existence. Let's go to the nitty-gritty. Let's talk about the good already. The first good thing about this film is the visual. The visual is really beautiful. I think this as a standalone film is one of the best ones. Godzilla looks awesome. He really does looks awesome. Like, everything about him is perfected in this film. I think that when it comes to the 2014 one, the little bit of Godzilla we saw, he looked good, but I thought that something was missing. But with this one, I think that he is perfected. He looks awesome. And the other monsters, Rodan and King Ghidorah, they look awesome also. And the good thing is that we get to see those monsters like a lot. So we get the opportunity to see how those monsters are looking. Oh my god, it was really satisfying. So the visual effect was just, it was stunning. It was really stunning, guys. This is the best Godzilla film, hands down. Yeah, man, I'm not going to go on a rant. I just wanted to say that I had a blast watching this film and Godzilla looks awesome. So yeah, that's the first good thing. And the second thing is, of course, the fighting. The fighting was great. Godzilla was, even though he had to stop the other monsters, he was his own person. And when we get to see Godzilla fight these other monsters, it's like, it is really satisfying, guys. It is satisfying. Like I said, I had a blast watching it. I'm gonna say it like 1,000 times, so be prepared for that. But I had a blast watching big monster brawls and all this action ensued. This is the movie I wanted with the 2014 one. 2014 one failed so much, so this one had to pick up the pieces and it did. So all the fightings was just like, it was really good. It was a little bit of a shaky cams, and it distracted me a little bit. It is a top notch watching these creatures go bananas, man. It really is. And another thing I liked about this film is the music. The music in this film was really good, man. The music matches so well to the action and the emotion that this movie have. It's not like it's super emotional, but it makes a great job giving us what we want. When it's time for us to roar and be happy and cheer for Godzilla and the other people, the music helps with that. So the next good thing about this film is the acting. I think the acting is good, even though I did not care that much for the human characters. You know, Vera Farmiga was good, and Kyle Chandler was good. I think that Millie Bobby Brown was she can be a hit and miss as an actress. I think that she was okay in this film. She did her job, but I think that Vera Farmiga and Kyle Chandler just acted circus around her. Kind of sucks, man, because she is, I think, the character we get to see the most, but she's so uninteresting. You know, we came watching this movie for one reason, and that is for Godzilla. So yeah. And my next good thing is, of course, Godzilla. Godzilla is the show stealer. He is the best thing about this film. Every time we see Godzilla, Godzilla is a fucking awesome titan. So give Godzilla his crown, because Godzilla is finally awesome. Michael Dougherty did his job by doing Godzilla his justice. This is the Godzilla that I think people wanted to see. I've seen the original one, the Japanese one, a long time ago, and like I said, I'm not the biggest fan of the source material, but I always felt that those films was a good film to watch, and you know, it still had its message. And this one, it does, but it's not like out there that much. And Godzilla is his own character, and I think that is the best thing, that Godzilla felt like a character. Yeah, Godzilla's awesome, man. He's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. And the last good thing about this film is the third act. I think the third act goes bonkers. It is its most action-packed and its most fun. And I think that you guys will have a lot of fun and just smile. Damn, this is the type of film you want to bring along with your friends and watch. If you have a friend who's in the same wavelength as you, who likes these fun action films, then go with your friend and watch this. This is the type of summer blockbuster film you want to see. So yeah, that was all my good about this film. So let me go through my bad. And I think my biggest bad about this film is human characters. Like I said, Vera Farmiga and Kyle Chandler was good in this film, but everybody else was pretty so-so and uninteresting as characters. Like, I didn't want to know about them. I just felt like, come on, man, hurry up so we can see Godzilla, because Godzilla is the biggest reason why we came to see this film. We don't give a flying F about these characters, and these characters gets a lot of screen time. So if you have patience, then good luck. So yeah, the human characters are super uninteresting. And another good thing about this film is the sound. The sound, I don't know if it was the song I was watching, but god damn, the sound was just too goddamn distracting. Sometimes I wanted to hear like the punches, the sound effects, but it was just too much other stuff that was overlaying. I don't know if it was that on the cinema you were watching, but where I watched, it was like, god damn, I had a hard time really hearing the sound. It was just too much, and it became a little bit like it took me out of the film. even though I was like, okay, I want to see it because of this CGI masterpiece in front of me, but the sound was just like too goddamn much. And my last bad thing about this film is that even though the third act is just like, it's really awesome, and I think that the first two acts, they are okay, they are, but they are in a way super cliche. Like, it's so cliche and predictable. It's also the biggest reason why you came to watch this film. It's like, you don't want to see like an overcomplicated film. You just want to see a film because of its biggest reasoning, and that is Godzilla. So yeah, the first two acts, it's entertaining, but it's super cliche, it's super predictable. The biggest problem, especially the first act, is its dialogues. Like, some of the dialogues are super cringy. Of course, you have to say this, but it's like, come on, man. Some stuff are just like so stupid, and I wanted to like ask the screenwriters why you wrote this stuff, but I understand, man. I understand. So yeah, that was all my bad about this film. So let me go through my ugly. And my ugly is, I have nothing ugly to say about this film. I know this is a sequel, but to me, I think this film is also like a standalone, even though this film has some reference to the other one, to the previous one. Yeah, I think this film to me is the best Godzilla film ever. I had fun watching this film. I had a lot of fun. So my rating of Godzilla II, King of the Monsters, I give it 3.5 out of 5. This is a fun, mindless popcorn flick, and god damn, you will have a lot of fun. Plus with this film is its visual, Godzilla being awesome, its action, and Vera Farmiga and Chandler. Of course, this film it has its ridiculous parts, but if you can look beyond that, then you will enjoy this film a lot. So guys, what do you think about Godzilla II, King of the Monsters? Did you like it? Did you guys not like it? Write your comments down below and let me know. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to click on the notification bell, so every time I upload a new video, you will be the first to see it. My name is Alfie, aka Random Black Guy, aka Chocolate Face No Makeup, and that was my review for the film Godzilla II, called King of the Monsters. Until next time, I'm giving you out there. Peace.